next on News 5 at 10.
Andrew Douglas in the Alert Center, 4:30. Good morning to you on this Wednesday morning. We continue to follow breaking news in Decision 2016. A lot has happened since last night. Let's get you caught up. Donald Trump has officially been elected the 45th President of the United States. President-elect Donald Trump greeted supporters just a few hours ago in a Manhattan ballroom shortly before 3 this morning. Both Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton split battleground states. Ohio, North Carolina, Florida went for Trump. Nevada, Virginia, Colorado for Clinton. But Trump won key states like Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Iowa, former blue states, and in turn won the presidency. Mr. Trump informed the audience that Hillary Clinton called him to concede the election.
I've just received a call from Secretary Clinton. She congratulated us, it's about us, on our victory. And I congratulated her and her family on a very, very hard-fought campaign. I mean, she fought very hard.
President-elect Trump says every American will have the opportunity to realize his or her fullest potential. He says the forgotten men and women of the country will no longer be forgotten. Clinton's manager, John Podesta, greeted Hillary Clinton's supporters to let them know she would make a speech in a few hours.
I want every person in this hall to know, and I want every person across the country who supported Hillary to know, that your voices and your enthusiasm means so much to her and to Tim and to all of us. We are so proud of you. And we are so proud of her.
And we understand that Hillary Clinton will make a speech to the American people later this morning. We don't have an exact time. Once we do, we will pass it along to you. At this time, there is no immediate word on when Donald Trump's schedule or plans are for the remainder of today. Later this week, he is expected to meet with President Obama. The presidential inauguration is set for Friday, January 20th. That's 73 days from now. The markets have reacted in a big way to last night's election news. Just like when voters in England wanted to be out of the European Union, also known as Brexit, markets took a tumble. Then, this morning, Dow Jones futures are down more than 300 points this morning. Trading will begin again in earnest when the markets open at 8:30 Central Time. Analysts expect the long-term market to be a very strong one, with taxes and corporate rates all expected to drop. We have more of Decision 2016 coverage coming up, but first, let's get a check of the forecast. Meteorologist Andrew Kozak, the First Alert Weather Center. Morning, Andrew.
Hey, good morning, Andrew. It is 4:33. Temperatures are in the mid and upper 50s. You are starting your day off with partly cloudy skies. By the end of the afternoon, we will clear things out. Oxford 54, 59 in Memphis, 55, the number right now in Covington. So here's what your forecast looks like as you head out the door today. You'll need the sunglasses. You'll need a light jacket. Certainly need maybe a heavier jacket as we head into the next 24 hours. It's a cool start by 8 a.m., 55 degrees, mostly sunny and mild. At lunchtime, 63, and our high today, that'll happen mid-afternoon. More sunshine and seasonable with a high of 68 degrees. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. We'll talk about those chilly overnight lows. Some of you will be in the 30s. I'll have that in your weekend forecast coming up in just a few short minutes.
Well, back to Decision 2016. Arkansas has become the first state here in the Bible Belt to legalize medical marijuana. With their approval of Issue 6, voters allowed patients with a variety of medical conditions and a doctor's permission to buy marijuana. More than half of the states have now legalized medical marijuana. A separate marijuana question had been approved, but Arkansas Supreme Court last month directed votes not to be counted. Justices said the petition lacked enough valid signatures. Well, the Canadian government's immigration website is back up and running this morning after crashing several times overnight. Experts believe the U.S. election played a major role. Business Insider reports the site went down around 10:30 Eastern Time last night, and access has been spotty since. Online searches regarding moving to Canada and becoming a Canadian citizen grew in recent months, particularly after Donald Trump won the election.
Well, besides the race for the White House, there are two other local races we kept our eye on. WMC Action News 5's Sasha Jones has details on Congressman Steve Cohen and Tennessee's 9th Congressional District.
Congressman Steve Cohen told us that he's excited to have the chance to serve for another 2 years in his district, calling his district unique in many ways. Hundreds of people showed up here to the rec room in Binghamton to show their support. Cohen beat out Wayne Alberson, the Republican candidate, and Paul Cook, the independent in this race. He also told us that he works continuously for the people in the 9th District. Listen to what he had to say.
I look forward to doing it for the next 2 years, and the next 2 years, and the next 2 years. So thank you, Memphis, very much. I appreciate your votes. I'm very happy to be going back to Washington.
And Cohen also commented on the presidential race, saying that this election period has been nasty and awful, but he's hoping that by the end of it, once all of this settles down, the nightmare will be over. In Memphis, Sasha Jones, WMC Action News 5.
Okay, another local race that we were watching last night was with Republican David Kustoff. WMC Action News 5, Janice Roach has details from Kustoff's big win in Tennessee's 8th Congressional District, where he will represent 15 counties in West Tennessee.
David Kustoff won the 8th congressional seat, easily being declared a winner early in the night. Now, Kustoff, a Republican, won in a heavily Republican district. The former U.S. attorney in West Tennessee told his cheering supporters, including his former law partner, Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland, he will represent all of the people of the 8th District. He will be a strong pro-life supporter and supporter of the Second Amendment.
The main message is that we want to make sure and make our country safe, secure, and prosperous. We've gotten away from that over the last 8 years. We need to make sure that we're vigilant, that we're fighting terrorism on offense and not on defense.
Now, Kustoff said he wants to make West Tennessee prosperous again. He says the area did not recover from the recession like the rest of Tennessee. In East Memphis, Janice Broach, WMC Action News 5.
Well, issues at the Election Commission delay results here in Shelby County, and WMC Action News 5's Jerry Askin explains how long results were held and what caused the issue.
No Shelby County election results were released until almost 4 hours after polls closed on Tuesday in Shelby County. It all went down here in this room through those doors. Now, we waited all night digging for answers. Election officials say a poll worker left a memory card at a poll late Tuesday, and they had to go and get that card, which caused a major delay in releasing results. They also wanted to make sure the early votes and absentee votes were accurate before releasing them. We asked election officials why the holdup.
You know what? I'd rather it be accurate than fast.
And this big delay brought frustrations for many voters hoping for results much sooner. At the Shelby County Election Commission, I'm Jerry Askin.
All right, developing now, deadly shooting closed a nearby polling place in Southern California. One man was killed, 2 women hurt when a gunman opened fire using an assault rifle. Gunman was also shot in an exchange of gunfire with police. Officers located the suspect nearly 4 hours later at a house nearby. It's unclear whether the gunman was killed in the shootout with police or if he took his own life. Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office does not believe the shooting was directly connected to the election.
Big River Crossing here in Memphis turned red, white, and blue for election night. You can check out the light show over the mighty Mississippi. The new bridge has only been open a few weeks, and shows like last night's are planned for most major holidays. The lights were given to Big River Crossing as part of an anonymous donation. They are the same type of lights that illuminate the Empire State Building.
That is pretty. All right. Wow. Thousands in the Mid-South casted their vote. The Memphis College of Art celebrated in a big, big way. Check out the giant patriotic photo booth with the admission team holding up props, including larger-than-life stickers that say, "I voted."
Well, tonight at 10, a medical breakthrough that couldn't come at a better time. It targets depression, and with the election and seasonal changes, it may be the breakthrough you need. Tonight on WMC Action News 5, find out how a new procedure covered by your insurance could make those antidepressants you're taking a thing of the past.
It has the potential to minimize the amount of medication that people are taking.
I don't think I've been off antidepressants since the late 80s. Prozac, Celexa, Lexapro, Effexor, and Cymbalta. I always knew that this wasn't right. I could be better.
Tonight at 10, the depression breakthrough that's changing Mid-South lives. Find out how this doctor and her staff are curing the blues tonight after an all-new Chicago PD.
and we weren't going to just stand outside and let him stay inside that house while it was burning.
Still to come this morning, saving a disabled man from a burning home. How deputies stepped in to save a life, and they are being called heroes this morning.
A quick check of your first alert weather showing that we have partly cloudy skies. By this afternoon, mostly sunny, and it looks like we'll have mild temperatures. I'm meteorologist Andrew Kozak. Your forecast is on its way.